The two rookies both performed at rookie minicamp. Shedeur Sanders, Dillon Gabriel. What were your takeaways from rookie minicamp with those two?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. I'm going to be trying to write a little bit more about this today and maybe tomorrow. And that is the fact that I'm just not buying into the notion that there was a clear-cut winner between Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. I've seen stuff out there that Shedeur was head and shoulders above Dillon, and I've seen some people say that Dillon won the 2 days. And if you have observers saying that one guy won and then the other guy won, I think that pretty much tells you what you need to know there, that neither one of them did. And I think they both did some really good things. I think they both operated the offense efficiently. They seemed to assimilate it. The moment didn't look too big for them. We saw the ball come out very nicely. We saw tight spirals. Saw a few little wobblers from Shedeur. We saw an interception from Dillon Gabriel. So they both did some good things. They both have some things to work on. And that's exactly what you would expect from rookie quarterbacks.
And the other thing is it's 7-on-7s. They're in shells. It isn't like anything that you would question about either one of them could really be answered until you get 11-on-11s full. Heck, you might not even be able to answer some of them until you get into regular season games.
Well, that's what I think, and that's what I've been saying, that the key to quarterbacking, of course, is how you handle the heat of the moment. It's how you make decisions during a game. It's how you execute in the final 2 minutes of a game. That's really the litmus test of what kind of a quarterback you're going to be. So I think it's actually going to be a little challenging and a little difficult to figure out who is going to win this quarterback competition because they're not really going to know who the best quarterback for this football team is going to be until they see them in live action. And even preseason games aren't going to tell you what you need to know because you're not really getting the full impact of being game planned for and all of those kinds of things. So I think it's going to be a little tricky. And I think they're just going to have to venture into the season with whoever they think is going to give them the best chance to win and then be ready to pivot from there.
So in the drills, Dillon Gabriel went first, Shedeur Sanders went second. I know you wrote an article with that in it. Is there anything to be read into that?
I think so, yes. I think there's something to be read into that. Even though Kevin Stefanski says don't read too much into it, you can read something. And what you can read is the fact that they chose Dillon Gabriel 2 rounds ahead of Shedeur Sanders. They passed on Shedeur Sanders 6 times. So Dillon is ahead in their minds in this competition heading into it. Doesn't mean that Shedeur can't come from behind and close that gap a little bit and gain some ground. It doesn't mean that at all. But heading into it, he is not the front runner between those two guys. He is behind. Dillon is ahead of Shedeur Sanders. That's just point blank. And we saw that with him going first in 11-on-11s, 7-on-7s, and also in red zone drills. And if we had shown up the second day and Shedeur was going first, then we would think, okay, maybe they're on a little bit more of a level playing field. But that's not what they're on, and that's not what happened. Dillon continued to go first, and I think we're going to see it that way until Shedeur maybe makes some kind of a move and moves ahead of him.